one of my questions that I always ask people is about peer support. How do you find peer support factors into your success in your work?
It's nice to be able to, one, whether commiserate or share ideas, share your challenges so that maybe you can together come up with different, ideas for how to solve those challenges or potentially work together. The collaboration piece, just going back to that part of it, whether it's from the perspective that actually that's how I came to the nonprofit Hive. I came across an organization that had the same constituents. So maybe even from that perspective, it's not that we have to collaborate on a project specifically, but also to learn that, connect with the people that have the same constituents or that are serving the same population and have conversations about how we can, help each other to help the same population. And then the other thing that I think to connecting with folks within this community is, again, back to just learning how many other nonprofits are out there. And something else that just really warms my heart is being able to share those nonprofits that are out there. I would say, even though I was sharing before that I've pretty much been in the nonprofit space, they've been with bigger organizations primarily, and not always with things that I necessarily care about. Personally, when I went to work in this space, after kind of coming from the social services space, I stopped to think, how am I going to do what how am I going to find the job where I can do what I really feel passionate about? And eventually learned that being able to volunteer, I can still fulfill those passions. It's a way for me to have an outlet to connect with people in the space, share all the cool work other people are doing, see how we can collaborate potentially, how I can help. Because again, like I said, I have the experience on the other side of it.
I think some of us are just, a little bit more hardwired to find there's a great quote, but it's always be collecting dots so you can always be connecting dots, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be collecting. You have to be out there actively collecting to even find what could potentially come out of it.
True.
And I think a lot of people forget that, the people who kind of come across as power networkers and stuff like that. But not every conversation I have is a slam dunk. That's crazy. That wouldn't be the case. But sheer volume means that I find more connections, find more opportunities for connections because I'm willing to be out there collecting and see what happens.
Yeah.